Hi, good morning. Puppy says, good morning, no name. Angel Arenga, good morning. Big Dog, good morning. Big Dog says, oh my God, look at the puppy. Do you see the puppy? This is for the point where I say, Jack thinks Mom is talking to her imaginary friends again. I am okay, Jack, I promise. We're over the monkey songs. Animalistic. Good morning. I don't know. Vet bog. I don't know what that means. But good morning. Easter morning on the block, Jack's eyes rolled to the back of his head. I thought he was a goner, but I brought him back to life. He gave me all his luck, now I'm king of the town. Comment and subscribe. Stitch and Cat both giggled at the same time. She got that Super Saiyan shine. Watch her videos to save your life. Easter morning on the block. 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 I woke up feeling shell-shocked. My dog Jack ate the Easter bunny. Now his eggs over easy with my eggs Benedict. Said a prayer to Jesus as the vet put him down. He gave me all his luck. Now I'm king of the town. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stitch and Cat both giggled at the same time. She got that Super Saiyan shine. Watch her videos to save your life. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hi, Emma. Good morning. Hey, Emma, I left you some comments on your music videos. You see that? Good morning to you. Jack's eyes rolled to the back of his head. I thought he was a goner, but I brought him back to life. He gave me all his love. Now I'm king of the town. Like, comment, and subscribe. Stitch and Cat both giggled at the same time. She got that Super Saiyan shine. Watch her videos to save your life. It's my dream to be a rock star. I know. It's so interesting that the music that you do have out is not rock. Not even close. You're a very varied artist. Great. Hey, Bubba. Is you so sleepy? Oops. Jack's eyes rolled to the back of his head. I thought he was a goner, but I brought him back to life. I remember you said that about your favorite rock band ever. Good morning, Grave Walker. Thank you. Thanks, Emma. Jack really loves you too. He loves everybody. There's not a person Jack does not like. To my chagrin.
Just a yogi in the breeze he flows. Forgive all the things he knows. Mind your gates, he softly says. The world spins wild, but he always stays. Cat don't love gates, but she loves her yogi. Takes a little pause when life gets foggy. Reflections deep, she purrs inside. With Jack and Rosie by her side. Big red Jack with a heart so strong. He vibes with Yogi, humming along. Sweet Rosie dances in a golden hue. Her laugh breaks storms and clears the view. Gates may creak, but the heart stays true. Forgiveness is the key to breaking through. Yogi whispers,
Pause.
cat nods, slower soul inclined.
Yes, I know that, Emma. That's awesome. Hey, Emma, can I ask why you didn't put your music on this channel that you are talking to us on? I'm just curious. We would have never found your music if somebody hadn't looked for you. You don't know how. Oh.
Jack roars laughter, Rosie hums the beat. Together they make life fine and sweet. Yeah. Just a yogi in the breeze he flows. Forgive all the things he knows. Mind your gates, he softly says. The world spins wild, but he always stays. Cat don't love gates, but she loves her yogi. Takes a little pause when life gets foggy. Reflections deep, she purrs inside. With Jack and Rosie by her side.
Oh no, Grey Walker. How do you know? Oh, you know, I have a friend. His name is, or he goes by, what is it? Something Mysteries by Michael Burkeen. And he is very much into making, gosh, I want to say something like relaxing horror music ASMR. He does really well, so maybe there is an audience for that. Hi, Peter. Oh my gosh, good to see you. Well, I haven't given him a chance. The next time I went to work after he ate the dustpan, I put him in his doggy jail. And since then, I've been home with him. But I think we are going to put him in his cage at least half of the day while I'm gone. He'll be okay. He's done it before. Gravewalker says, I went by Hellbound. It's on YouTube, my buddy's channel. Emma Brown says, I have a YouTube channel, and Emma Brown has a dream to be a rock singer. And she's looking for, well, if you read her YouTube channel, boys to help her in her rock band. Is that correct, Emma? Lee Sung Soon TV, hello. Thank you for the like, my friend. Yes, I would love that. I know. I went to your YouTube channel. I read how much you would love that. Good morning, Carl. Grave Walker says to Emma, go for it. You can definitely find people on YouTube to help you with your music journey. You know, Emma has music on another channel. It's not rock music, but it is beautiful. Peter, I've heard that. I don't know if I believe it, but I have this side gig I really like, which is hypnosis, and the voice is super important. So thank you. It just lets me know I'm kind of going in the right direction using my voice. Oh, Emma says I am autistic and I have a lot of anxiety and depression. Yep, I know, Emma. We talked about this a lot yesterday.
Yogis on the mat saying pause and forgive. Gates try to block you, but love's how we live. Cat prowls the scene, not a gate she'll adore. But with Yogi's wisdom, she's purring for more. Just a yogi in the soul saying, mind those gates. Love and forgiveness, that's how he relates. Cat takes a moment, Jack nods his beaver red. He's in the corner where kindness is spread.
Big Al, the one and only Big Al, has joined the chat. Good morning, Cat, and hello to you, chat. Good morning, Big Al. How are you today? Let me know if that's loud. There's a quick brush through. Okay. Emma says I'm going to make deep and emotional and depressed and sad and angry and relatable music just like Citizen Soldier. Grave Walker says depression is the worst, but always remember there's always people around if you need to talk. That's right, and there's wonderful people all over YouTube. Emma knows that. We've given her some emails if she needs to reach out.
Cat's got a moment, tail flicks in the air, reflects on the gates with that mindful stare. Jack the red dog like a tower he stands.
Carl, I'm right here. Talk to me, friend.
Just a yogi in the soul saying, mind those gates. Love and forgiveness, that's how he relates. Cat takes a moment, Jack nods his big red head. Rosie's in the corner.
Emma says, I know sometimes I'm just scared and afraid to ask for help.
The wisdom connects, sees gates as lessons, not fears or rejects. Jack stands solid, gives her strength in his legs.
We love you, Emma. We want the best for you. You ever have one really long eyebrow hair? I bet you do, Al. Just that one really long one.
Gates try to test and pushes astray. The yogi keeps calm, shows the forgiving way. Cat curls her thoughts, she ponders, she sees. Jack barks approval, Rosie smiles with ease.
Grave Walker says to Emma, never feel like that. And she says, I know. I know that everyone here really loves me and really cares about me. Yes. You know, I don't think too many people have not been touched by a loss due to depression. And it's a sad thing because there is help. And there are people who care.
Big red Jack stomps like he's late. Rosie tail wagging like some secret she holds. Remote's gone missing, the story unfolds. Pepsi said, yo, cat, your Monday's Good Friday. Life flips wild like a highway, sideways. Wandering, searching with Jack by your side.
Grave Walker says, yes, it drives me crazy, especially if I get an eyelash in my eye. Oh, yeah. I got you.
Sun peeks in through the blinds, so aloof. Jack yawns heavy like he owns the roof. Rosie spins circles like a whirlwind queen.
I always get the eyelash in the eyeball when I'm driving. It's so inconvenient.
Pepsi said, yo, cat, your Monday's Good Friday. Life rides twisted like a subway byway. Jack's paws stop and Rosie hums a tune.
Grave Walker is agreeing. Yes, you know the feeling.
Pillows stare at cat like they know some game. Jack keeps tugging with a slobbery fame. Pepsi on the counter drops another line. Your days ain't a riddle, just learn how they shine. Remote found hiding over sly things laugh. Rosie sniffs approval, split the moment in half. Cat holds it tight, Jack barks, let's
Big Al says I have to leave my home in 45 minutes for a meeting. So I'll be here for 20 minutes. No need to apologize. I'm glad to hear that. Your streams have become a place of positivity for me in the mornings. You know what, Mike? I mean, Al, where Mike came from, I don't know. Who's Mike? Who the heck is Mike? Al, it was a comment like that that makes me get up and do a live on mornings I don't really want to.
in the morning, her alarm don't wait.
Hi, Brendan.
Jack stops
The
like
monkey is hiding from you today.
Rosie tail wagging like some secret she holds. Remote's gone missing, the story unfolds. Pepsi said, yo, catch your Monday's Good Friday. Life flips wild like a highway sideways. Wandering, searching.
I wonder why too. Monkey's been traumatized. It's never had that much attention before.
Sun peeks in through the blinds, so aloof.
It's a shy monkey.
Jack yawns heavy like he owns the roof.
Oh, Carl says Facebook helps me better than YouTube. Well, I'm glad that you do have some place that you feel helps you, Carl.
Pepsi said, yo, catch your Monday's Good Friday. Life rides twisted like a subway byway.
Emma says she's a very shy girl. Mike. Yeah. I know a Mike. I wouldn't mind getting mixed up with him. Haha. I don't know where it came from. It was wild. Peter says was in and out of the live stream, but I left my like and I am calling it a night. Trying to work on my insomnia. Almost 1 a.m. here. Wow. Have a great day. Okay, I will. Thank you, Peter. You do the same. Get some good rest. Thanks for the like and thanks for coming back. So good to see your name in there in that chat. Yes, your bananas are your bananas now. You don't have to share. You don't have to bribe a monkey. Must feel good to be free of the monkey spell. Been to hood. Been to hell. Good morning. Am I tired? No. I was when I first got up. I hear you, Emma. I think a lot of us feel that way. Sometimes I feel like nobody understands me and nobody understands what I'm going through in my head. You know what, Emma? I can almost guarantee you, we've all felt like that at one point or another. Bendejo says it's almost 4 a.m. over here. So you're ahead of us. Oh no, it's almost 4 here too. It's 3:51. Where are you at? You're in Michigan. Okay. Yeah, we're same time zone. Boy, the past hours really flew by. Bende, are you just waking up or haven't gone to sleep yet? Jack stays tired. You're about to go to sleep. Do you work nights or do you just stay up? We don't want that. We want this. In honor of Brendan. Here and there he is. I'm just kidding, monkey. Please marry me. I've still got the tickets to Paris and I just bought a brand new bag of bananas for 2. Brendan, monkey says you shift your moods way too much for him. Bendijo says, good night. I work nights, but it was my day off. Good night, friend. Graywalker says, have a wonderful night and day, everyone. Thanks, Graywalker. Have a great day yourself. And thanks for coming by. Big Al says to Carl, no one can understand what's going on in your head if you don't tell us, mate. Well, we love Carl and we let Carl know we love him as much as we can. Brendan says to the monkey, together we can rule the world. Ha 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 ha. Jack's just had enough. Enough of the nonsense. Brandon says, have a good one. And to you, Monkey, you're nothing but a heartbreaker. Monkey says, see you later, Brandon. Have a great day.
We came for the dog, but it ain't what you thought. When Jack came along, oh, I took one look and I knew it wasn't me, it was you.
All right, I have to go blow my nose. Big Al says, all right. See you all later. Thank you for the stream, Cat. See you later, Jack. You beautiful red floofball. See you in Yogi's later streams, Cat. Yes, Al. I'll see you later. Have a great meeting. Thanks, Brendan. Oh, Carl, I hope I do. I hope you go live tomorrow, Carl.
It's Monday morning, here we are again.
You've heard that.
Cat&Jack.
That's slow enough. Let's go.
Cat in the morning, her alarm don't wait. Big red Jack stomps like he's late. Rosy tail wagging like some secret she holds. Remote's gone missing, the story unfolds. Pepsi said, yo, cat, your Monday's Good Friday. Life flips wild like a highway sideways. Wandering, searching with Jack by your side. Rosie gives a bark, maps where vibes collide. Sun peeks in through the blinds, so aloof. Jack yawns heavy like he owns the roof. Rosie spins circles like a whirlwind queen. Remote ain't hiding, but it sure ain't seen. Pepsi said, yo, cat, your Monday's Good Friday. Life rides twisted like a subway byway. Jack's paw stomping, Rosie hums a tune. Remote still out there under silver moon. Pillows stare at cat like they know some game. Jack keeps tugging with a slobbery fame.
Don't go
Pepsi
on.
on the counter drops another line. Your days ain't a riddle, just learn how they shine. Remote found hiding, know the sly things laugh. Rosie sniffs approval, split the moment in half. Cat holds it tight, Jack barks, let's start the day. Monday doesn't scare us, we twist paths to play. Cat in the morning, her alarm don't wait. Big red Jack stops like he's late. Rosie tail
Hey,
wagging
Carl,
like
what
some
time is
secret
it
she
there?
holds. Remote's gone missing, the story unfolds. Pepsi said, yo, catch your Monday's Good Friday. Life flips wild like a highway sideways. Wandering, searching with Jack by your side. Rosie gives the bark maps where vibes collide. Sun peeks in through the blinds, so aloof. Jack yawns heavy like he owns the roof. Rosie spins circles like a whirlwind queen. Remote ain't hiding, but it sure ain't seen. Pepsi said, yo, catch your Monday's Good Friday. Rides twisted like a subway byway. Jack's paw stomping, Rosie hums a tune.
Good night, Jack.
Still out there under silver moons. Pillows stare at cat.
Jack is a transformer. He can be really tiny and he can be really large.
Pepsi on the counter drops another line. Your days ain't
I'm gonna sneeze.
just learn
Sorry.
how they
Oh, that wasn't it. Oh, I just burned my nose. Big Dog is back. The doggy.
Rosie sniffs approval, split the moment in half. Cat holds it tight, Jack barks, let's start the day.
Suno.
Monday doesn't scare us, we twist paths to play.
The only safe thing to listen to on YouTube. For now.
Mo found hiding all the sly things laugh. Rosie says
Yeah, it doesn't sound familiar. Good morning, Yogi.
cat holds it tight, Jack barks, let's start.
I was in the middle of a family crisis when you texted, so I'm sorry I missed it, but good morning. It's such a weird ending. It sounds like it. That's what Suno does. It's amazing.
She cooks waves from her little stand. We've got the crew, the nights unplanned. Mohammed says, hey, with his wise mother near. They laugh, they smile, good vibes appear. Toy pups chats, making circles wide. He's lighting faces, nothing to hide. It's a night parade under starry delight. Friends collide.
Thank you, Yogi.
Big red dog, Jack barks, a beat like no other. Cat spins a tail in her voice like thunder. She cooks, throws laughs like spices on the fire. Our world
Like an alternative world,
under the
maybe.
night's attire. High fives and laughs, they
Yes.
fly in the breeze. Toy pups and tea bring the rhythm with these. Mohammed's wisdom keeps the moment in dreams. Every soul glows beneath the moon's beams. It's a night parade under starry delight. Friends collide in the glow of twilight. Dance in the air, it's electric and free.
Well, I'm certainly not for it. Yes, I'm for peace and peas. What would be the reason for war is a better question. A good reason, big dog. We'll turn it back on you. Shoot.
Toy pups and tea bring the rhythm with these. Mohammed's wisdom keeps the moment in dreams. Every soul glows beneath the moon's beams. The moon feels high, it paints the sky. Cat and Jack, they pass us by. She cooks waves from her little stand. We've got the crew, the night's unplanned. Muhammad says, hey, with his wise mother near. They laugh, they smile.
Oh,
It's
Yogi,
the
you know, the
vibe,
stuff that's been coming up, it just
toy pups,
continues.
chats, making circles wide. Tease
I'm able
like
to stay really calm
faces
at this
with
point.
nothing to hide. It's a night parade under starry.
New song. Let's see if it's any good.
Cat and Jack, the big red dog, along with friends. Big
Oh no,
Al and Brendan hanging together with even more friends. It's the vibe tribe, and we are all about love. Let the yogi be their side as a steady guide. Big dog, Emma join the love train. Why don't you come along and make peace not war? Like, comment, and subscribe.
luckily I have GPS on somebody's phone and I know she's moving around and she's okay.
Cat and Jack, the big red dog, along with their friends. Big Al and Brendan hanging together with even more friends. It's the vibe tribe, and we are all about love. With the yogi be their side as a steady guide. Big dog and Emma join the love train. Why don't you come along and make peace?
Go ahead, big dog. Play
Like,
devil's
comment, and
advocate.
subscribe.
Big Dog says historically, superpowers fought over global dominance for economic purpose. The neocon believe if we don't retain global dominance, we will lose on trade. This one's weird. This might be a little too, a little too. Yes, but there's enough for everybody. I think it comes down to greed nowadays. I don't know. I know nothing. Make peace, not war.
The moon feels high, it paints the sky. Cat and Jack, they pass us by. She cooks waves from her little stand. We've got the crew, the night's unplanned. Mohammed says, hey, with his wise mother near. They laugh, they smile, good vibes appear. Toy pups, chats, making
I have to tell you the
circles
truth, Big Dog. The reason I have that as my profile photo is just to mess with my yogi because he is not fond of mushy peas. That's the problem, is power. I think that's the word, keyword. Yogi says things come up, we love ourselves and others through it. We'll call that plan A, and there is no plan B. I just think, Yogi, that we're given exactly what we can handle at the right time, and I just try to remember that nowadays. Big Dog says right, but somebody has to create order. If we didn't have to fight over resources and power, would we? Would we need order? I don't know. Big Dog says if no order, then chaos. Correct. Big Dog says, yeah, but the world isn't a lovely place. People do bad things from an individual and collective perspective. Why is there war, right? Thank you, Yogi. I've been waiting for you to pipe in. Yogi says war is a story we tell ourselves. We could always tell a different story. Thank you, Yogi. That just wasn't coming to me. Oh, Carl, I'll see you later. Carl, I hope you have a good rest of your day, friend. Let's. I think it certainly can change. Just like Yogi said, we could always tell a different story. I could see peace instead of this. Anyways, Yogi, I was telling my other daughter last night about you and the breathing exercises for anxiety. So I was going to share a video with her. She was interested. Do you have a suggestion on the best beginner breathing exercise for severe anxiety.
Toy pops rolling and I'll cheer for you. Say we love you, Deborah, you know it's true. Jack's asleep, yeah, what's new with him? Snoring like the struggle's some faded him. Deborah's laughing, holding it tight. This is her day and it's feeling just right.
What creates war? Believing in attack.
Toy pups giggling,
Believing
smiles
you
make
could be
love.
attacked.
Buzz in the air from that bumblebee shove. The struggle bus might wobble, might sway, but Big Deborah's hands keep it steady today.
Let's see. Big Dog, I'd love for you to join us in Yogi's live stream at 5 a.m. It's got some really good insights.
Big Deborah's calling the shots today. Cats with Dan cruising wild on display. Struggle bus rolling, blues on the line. Jack's out cold, same old bedtime. Baby's time, yeah, she's in control. Running the scene like she's got the goal. Toy pups rolling in, all cheerful. You say we love you, Deborah, you know it's true.
Oh, there it is. Nope.
Cats vibing hard with Deb other side. Windows down, feeling that passenger pride. Bumblebee buzzing, the scene is alive. Big Deborah's kingdom, it's how to survive. Baby's time, yeah, she's in control. Running the scene like she's got the goal. Toy pups rolling in, all cheerful. You say we
All
love
right,
you,
I'm back.
Deborah, you know it's true. Jack's asleep, yeah, what's new with him? Snoring
Big
like the
Dog says
struggle's
if we
some
can find out
faded
what
him.
creates war, then theoretically we can avoid it.
And
And Kansas Owens, good morning. Ukraine war was started over a basketball game. Big Dog says, no, I can't deal with the internet. Yogi's here on YouTube. There we go, paste. I don't know if I ruined it. Let's try it again. But no, of course I'm against war. There's a lot of questions out there.
Big Deb in charge, now she runs the show. Cats in the backseat riding with Daddy. Struggle bus shaking that whole road so loud. We rolling rough, but we're feeling so proud. Big Deborah's day, yeah, we all running the chaos like the boss she grew. Jack says out cold, yeah, that's his tune. Toy pups come smiling, says we love you soon.
Big Dog, I appreciate you.
Dan got the wheel, they riding in sync. The cats keep snaring, giving side eye wink. Sleepy Jack snoring, adding beat to the air. Bumblebee buzzed and everybody beware. Oh, Deb got this all locked down. She ain't no queen, but she wears the
Let's try this. Big Dog says, my conspiracy, la 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 la, blah 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 blah, Selma, blah blah, Selma. Okay. Big Dog says, my conspiracy is that we reached a point in the world where nations just govern their people. Some countries believe overpopulation is a problem, so they send their people to war, like Ukraine. My conspiracy theory is this is all a dream. We've never left our creator. We had a tiny mad idea, and here we are. And we are creators. We create this world with our beliefs and what we pay attention to. Your attention and your focus are your currency. Big Dog, have you ever heard of A Course in Miracles? That's my answer to everything, right there. Big Dog says we create so many useless jobs in America. There's no point in most of these jobs. We grow government to create problems to solve. It's called A Course in Miracles. It talks about just this sort of thing. And Yogi's link that I posted, 5 a.m., he tries to talk about A Course in Miracles. Sometimes it goes off the rails because there's a lot of chat going on. It is interesting. It's changed my life. Is the idea that everything happens for a reason, like God's plan. No, no. It deals with a lot of, Yogi, correct me when I go wrong, cause and effect. But again, basically, we have never left our creator. We had this tiny mad idea that maybe we could be separate from him. It the all. And so we're dreaming. We are creators and we're dreaming and we're creating this world. But our safety is never in question to the true soul that we are.
Jax is out cold, yeah, that's his tune. Toy pups come smiling, says we love you soon.
It's very interesting. And loving love. It's all about love and forgiveness, forgiving the illusion, forgiving the thought that we could ever be separate. You've heard something similar before. Oh, maybe this is something for you, big dog.
Jack and Cat in a beat up ride. Windows down, let the rhythm glide. Hitting the road with a funky vibe. Charlotte's calling, it's time to arrive. Cat's got the map, Jack's got the flow. Bass so loud, the speakers might blow. Clouds of dust as the tires roll slow. Auntie's waiting with a party to show. We roll, we slide, we race through night. Charlotte's glow is our guiding light.
Mohammed, hi. Hello to you and your mom. How are you doing?
Stop for gas outside of a shack. Grab some snacks and toss them in back. Neighbors stared like they'd seen a smack, but Jack just smiled and cranked no lack. Roads unfolding like a journey's rhyme. Every curve's a thread stitched in time.
Big dog.
Auntie's laugh, a treasure we climb.
Kind of like Christianity. I would say the old fundamentalist Christian in me really had her back up about A Course in Miracles for a while. And the forgiveness is not the same forgiving in the Christian faith. It's a different forgiving. I'd really love for you to join us with Yogi because he's been studying so much longer than I have. I don't know. Christ circumcised your heart. Is that a Christian thing? Muhammad says, thank you, Cat. I am doing good. And my beautiful mom. My mom says hello for you, Cat. Hello, blessed mother. Good day to you. And we thank your mom for sharing you with us. Forgiving the illusion, forgiving the thought that we could ever leave our Creator's side. Hi, Zed. Zed says, Irish Setter, you got it. So what is death? It's waking. Waking up from the dream. I know, I said it before. Good morning. How are you, Zed? Every time I clean my counters, I think, not my counters, my cabinets, I think about you, Zed. In the physical sense. Good morning, Capango. I'm thinking about this, big dog. What is death in the physical sense? Thank you for number 13 like. You got lucky number 13, Capango. Dirt for worms, let it go. I think the physical is part of the illusion. So if you died and I'm still here, what does that mean? That you're still in the dream and I've woken up. Muhammad says she is next to me now and she loves the way you treat all animals. And she also says that you have a very kind heart. May God protect you, Cat. That's the kindest thing anybody said to me this morning, Muhammad. I appreciate that. To where? Well, back to pure energy. Where do you wake up? Oh, please don't go off, Zed. Big dog, why don't you join me at Yogi's? He's kind of listening in the background. So we certainly don't want to lose our friend Zed. You know, I'm still in the illusion myself, so I couldn't tell you. Hey, Zed, I sure do love you. Big dog, where are you from? I believe Zed's here in Tennessee with me, just on the other side. Thanks, Zed. Alabama. I love Alabama. I was only there for a week, but I loved it. Well, Zed, I've gone to days, working days, so I have to get up at 2:30. So on my days off, I get up at 2:30 just so I can get in the routine. It's very, very hard for me to wake up. I mean, I get up, but if I tried to get up and go drive, I'd be in trouble. I'd be stopped for drunk driving. When you wake up, you realize you've never left. And Zed says, nope. And a big part of A Course in Miracles is when you can see your brother beyond the illusion, you can see the pure love and light that they are. They're just on a journey here with us, also. But truthfully, we're all just love. When one person can see that, They affect so many others. They make a change. Muhammad says reincarnation. I know it's called different things, but I personally believe that, yeah, we have many, many opportunities to learn new things. Muhammad says, you have a picture of a girl I always see. My mom says, this is what clothes were designed for us in the late 50s and 60s when I was growing up. Somebody once said something about how we come into the illusion to learn about who we are and who we are not. And let me say this. Course in Miracles, there's no condemnation. You're not going to hell. There's no unforgivable sins. We may, as Yogi says, sometimes choose the wrong teacher. If we're not choosing love, we're choosing the wrong teacher, and we make mistakes. Zeb says, you are born and you die, but there's a question mark. Big Dog, I don't teach. Plain and simple. 19 minutes. 19 minutes we can hang at Yogi's. Zeb. I certainly can't change anybody's mind. All I can do is live my life and do the best I can and love as much as I can. And what more could I ask for?
Jack a big red dog just chilling by the door. Cats on the couch knocking toys to the floor. Rain tapping windows like a beat we can't ignore. Stuff
Be
inside the attic,
yourself.
we've been here before. Jack and Cat kicking back till the skies turn bright. Friends come through to chat on the YouTube flight. Hit that light for the crew.
How do I love? You know, just like we were talking, I try to see past the stories. Everybody's got a story. I try to see past that and see who they truly are. But it kind of starts with me. I have to find that in myself to be able to see it in others. I mind my gates.
Drip, drip, drip. The roof plays a tune. We'll turn the gray skies into something that blooms. Jack sparking up a storm, cat spinning like a typhoon. We're wild in the house, can't stop this monsoon. Then the doorbell rings and the squad comes strong.
You have some really good questions, Big Dog.
Jack's still big, cat's still wrong, but make no mistake, they've been tight all along. Rainy day vibes, but
Zed, that's
alright. Jack and Cat kicking back till the skies turn bright.
Zed. I really like Big Dog, and I don't think they're stupid questions. I'm gonna ask Please be kind to my friends. Even if we don't agree with somebody else, we can always be kind. Thank you, Yogi. It's okay to choose the wrong teacher. It's just the wrong teacher. Good morning, Jack. Bye, Jack. Are you hungry? Thanks for the distraction, buddy. Oh, oh, he doesn't know where he's going. The teacher. You can choose love, and sometimes we don't choose love. Perfect example. I chose the wrong teacher one day at work and was unkind. That's okay, Zen. I appreciate Big Dog. Darn Gates, that's right. Big Dog says, so the teacher is experiencing what life has to offer. Correct. I'd say the teacher is love or not love. Or fear, love and fear. There's only two things, love or fear, and only one of those is true. Muhammad says, I am still here, but I made food for my mom. You take good care of your mom, Muhammad. How much more time do you have off, Muhammad? Yogi says, the teacher is the mind. Really, these are just words. In and of themselves, they don't mean anything. Muhammad says, hello, my friend Yogi. Big Dog says, you said we can experience a bad teacher, but how do we avoid bad teachers? Well, you're not going to avoid it. You're going to come up against it. But how can we avoid choosing the wrong teacher? And that's where Yogi talks about gates. The darn gates. Let's go up here. Zed says you're working on the oil rig, Muhammad.
Just a yogi in the breeze he flows. Forgive all the things he knows. Mind your gates, he softly says. The world spins wild, but he always stays. Cat don't love gates, but she loves her yogi. Takes a little pause when life gets foggy. Reflections deep, she purrs inside. With Jack and Rosie by her side. Big red Jack with a heart so strong.
Picture of a girl in the form of a figure of a girl wearing a hat. That's the picture your mom was talking about. Oh, I hear Jackie. He's scratching at the door. Big Dog says, so are you saying we are just living in our own interpretation of reality? And these are just words, they mean nothing. We're creating our own interpretation of reality.
Speaks wisdom, breaks the night. Jack roars laughter, Rosie hums the beat. Together they make life fine and sweet.
It is chilly outside. We had to go do our skunk check. Yogi says you can avoid a bad teacher. You can't avoid a bad teacher. A bad teacher doesn't really exist. You can only remember to love or forget to not love. And you can always remember.
Just a yogi in the breeze he flows. Forgive all the things he knows.
I keep stubbing my metaphorical toe on those darn gates. I don't believe that. I bashed into them hard, man. Bruised up my legs. Big Dog wants to know if there's other emotions than love. And Muhammad says, yes, I work in the oil field. I was a well driller, and now I am a site manager, Zed. I think I would say, Big Dog, that everything stems out of love or fear. And A Course in Miracles says only one of those is true. Only one of those exists beyond the illusion. Zed says, nice to Muhammad. I am hungry, making a fried meatloaf sandwich. Whew, that's a lot of meat. I eat meat, don't get me wrong. My tummy's just been having some issues lately. Yogi says, enjoy, Zed. Yogi says, love's not an emotion. It's really within the illusion, an illusion. All kinds of okay, within the illusion, all kinds of emotions are possible. I'm guessing anger falls under fear. I got a thumbs up on that one. All right, Jack's scratching at the door. I'll be back. Oh, okay. It was good. Did you hear Jack answer me? He's so funny. Oops. Oh, Bella, I scratch your face. Hang on. And Yogi agrees. Yep, big dog. Big dog says, yes, but can anger fall under love? I see where you're going with this, like a justified anger out of love. That's one for Yogi. Zed says, I will, and thank you, Yogi. Oh, look at Zed putting up Yogi's link. Zed, you're awesome. But you know who's more awesome? Jack. Muhammad says, I'm going to add you, Zed. Zed is pretty funny. And Yogi says, thanks, Zed. Some of Zed's shorts crack me up. Some of them gross me out. He has a bachelor's DIY cleaning. Too much, too much. But still funny. Are you going to eat? I see you looking at it. Time check, 3 minutes. Then it's all yours, Yogi. Zed says, I'm not all there. Oh, yes, you are. You're funny, funny, funny. Big Dog says, so all these emotions can fall under each other? Under the love and fear? Big Dog says, because love can fall under fear. Hi, Baba. Hi, Baba. Why? How do you feel that fear can fall under love? 2 minutes. And then we're going to go over to Yogi's and ask him. You can get up on the bed. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Why are you asking? Since when? Go ahead. Thank you, Yogi. As Cat said, there's love and fear, and only love is real. fearing to love, but you are love. You are that energy of love. So that fear is not real. It's part of the story. Okay, guys, I'm going to end the live. Going over to Yogi's and let him handle the hard questions. I'm just a baby, A Course in Miracles student. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. All right, guys. I want to say thank you all so much. Big Dog, I hope to see you over at Yogi's. I really do. I appreciate you all. And if nobody's told you today, I love you. Bye, guys.